When you close on a mortgage loan, you have the option to escrow. Escrow is just a fancy word for a savings account. Traditionally speaking, a mortgage loan was principal, interest, taxes, and insurance, so PITI. If you got a mortgage 20 years ago, you would have been required to escrow. You didn't have the option not to escrow. At Carolina Ventures, we waive that requirement to escrow. So if you would like to, you can just pay your mortgage principal and interest payments, and then you can pay your taxes and insurance separately from your mortgage. You have either option. If you would like to escrow, not a problem. At closing, though, we're going to collect some funds to start up that escrow account. Basically, you're putting reserves into that account so that when the tax bill is released in August, or when your insurance bill comes due, whatever time of year it's due, that you have some money in there to pay that. And on a purchase closing or a refinance closing, you don't have an escrow account established at that point, so you have to start an escrow account. On a purchase, you will receive a credit from the seller for their portion of the tax bill. If you're closing in August, the seller pays January through August. Then you're going to need to pay August through December, but probably will collect 7 months because you're not going to make a payment for a couple months after your closing. So essentially, you are establishing a savings account for taxes and insurance, so there's enough money in there to pay those bills when they become due. But again, completely optional. We do waive the requirement to escrow, and perfectly fine either way. I personally don't love escrow. I think that it makes the payment a little more complicated because sometimes your tax bill might be more than last year, or your insurance bill might have changed and you're wondering, why is my mortgage payment going up? Well, those items change what your monthly mortgage payment is. So if you want to keep it clean and easy, just do principal and interest, and then you pay your taxes and insurance separately. And that is my preference, though we can accommodate either option.